Damn, man. Here we go. Yeah, I got a beautiful and terrible mind. It's suitable and unsuitable, depending on the kind of variable usage. Just as usual, this introduces subjects and induces subjects to subspecs. Yeah, I'm lethal with my words as my weapons. Oh shit, let me start stepping into my history. Back when I was a pre-teenager, I listened to Def Leppard and wanted to be a Metallica headbanger. But anyway, I was a stranger to hip-hop at the moment, not really, but once I got into EPMD and BDP, and occasionally Run DMC with Aerosmith and PE. But I started off dancing with Jenny Hayes and Derek Hendricks and whatnot, and we were at the same spot, and they didn't care about complexion routines and sections of moves with lyrics played in beat grooves. Not forgetting the Williamson brothers. Yeah, we smothered the peace of adults. We were troublemakers with the level of innocence with no buffers or limits. Damn it, I'm not finished. Wait for the next verse before it has an adverse effect. So here we go, you know the title. So say that in the days of the final, there is survival among your signs like vital. The days of the final, the days of the final, when it reached the arrival. Yeah, with no recital. So say we're in the days of the final. So say we're in the days of the final, the final. Yeah, with no recital. And here I go again with new concepts. It's up to you to take it out of context. Let me bring it back to when Prince had red Corvette. But now let me fast forward toward when I went to Jennifer's and just hid. Back when Usher was just a little kid. I got rid of the notion of taking those down meds. I didn't mean to cause a commotion. You knew that I knew they were approaching. I was poking my head out, hoping they were not coming to take me to Holly Hill. It ain't the end of the world, but I remember it was like a hotel. And some girlie rang my bell and wanted me to let my hand do a whirly inside of a private location and give it a swirl. I was kind of a nut, and they didn't take the position of a squirrel and not squirrely, but they had to assume the position. Yeah, they put me in not a quiet room, but I made no provision to pursue quiet. I got ultra down violent on the wall, and as a requirement, they rushed Paul, and of course that's me. They gave me massive amounts of Thorazine in between. I was left with counts of sheep, but out of sleep, massively let me leap around and leap down. No, we're going that back. Here we go. Let me go back. Yeah, I remember I went to Jennifer's and just hid back when Usher was a little kid. I got rid of the notion. So wait a minute, I bring it shallow and deep like the ocean. While I'm approaching and scoping, so check it out while I bring it to wake. What antidotes and wine? Was it cherry or holly? Oh, I know it was a charter. But times seemed to have gotten harder. But damn, I had to scram and take a leave of absence from that crazy drink in detail. I can't believe the opportunity that came around and got my foot in the door of that jail. I made an ass out of you and me, and I won't assume the position to put me in a quiet doom. I remember rhyming with Chris Evans, aka Paco. And I know, yeah, nowadays I have to keep investing in progression, even when it seems slow and upsetting. But yeah, some memories are good, but the negative ones that are in the past, I'll treat it like my ass and wipe the shit out of it. And you know, no doubt with this enhancement that I bring, now I'm just here glancing to remain. While I just add it, yeah, it won't leave a strain like a gnat. Adapt to format to stay on track while we set it back forward and retort into action. Yeah, that's act with the iron and the action as attraction from out the verb. You heard? No need to act disturbed and refer to keep the brain occurred. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright. Bozo. Alright.